Ssanip therefore calls on the Ogun State government to urgently approve and release a substantial intervention fund towards the forthcoming accreditation exercises, considering the importance of accreditation to the survival and academic relevance of the institution. The union also calls on the Ogun State government to immediately implement and release to the Polytechnic the recently announced 10,000 naira monthly wage award wage award approved for public and civil servants in the state, so that staff of the institution will not be excluded from benefiting from the gesture.
As part of strategic moves towards enhancing the welfare of its member, the Moshood Abiola Polytechnic branch of the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Polytechnics, Ssanip, held a strategic stakeholders meeting on Monday, May 11, 2026. During the strategic meeting, the union reviewed the state of affairs of Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Abeokuta, as it affects the entire strata of its members, with justice done to discussion of critical issues affecting them and the 47-year-old institution. Open Television Niger now reports that rising from the strategic meeting, the union released a communique signed by its chairman, Comrade Tunde ABIODUN, and the secretary, Comrade Olutosin Ogundeyi, while commending the Ogun State government for restoring the institution, providing the leadership, and creating an enabling environment for the institution's repositioning agenda being pushed by the architect Dr. Babatunde Adekoye-Jolaosho-led management and the institution's governing council, led by Professor Kamaldeen Balogun. The union, like Oliver Twist of Charles Dickens' 1830 novel, appealed to Governor DAPO ABIODUN to urgently consider an upward review of the institution's monthly subvention, demanding accreditation intervention funds, while serving the governor a sincere reminder to make good the developmental promises he made to the institution during its 15th combined convocation ceremony and other urgent staff welfare demands.
The union reminds His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, President ABIODUN CON, of the promises made during the last combined convocation ceremony of the Polytechnic, including the construction of buildings, provision of buses, rehabilitation and construction of roads within the institution, among other interventions. While we appreciate the governor's support for the institution thus far, we note that many of these promises are yet to materialize. We therefore consider this communique a sincere reminder and appeal for the fulfillment of those commitments in the interest of the Polytechnic community. 8. The union also calls on the Ogun State government to immediately implement and release to the Polytechnic the recently announced 10,000 naira monthly wage award wage award approved for public and civil servants in the state, so that staff of the institution will not be excluded from benefiting from the gesture. Now, Ssanip further notes that Moshood Abiola Polytechnic urgently requires government intervention in several strategic areas, including infrastructure development, staff recruitment, replacement of retiring workforce, provision of modern learning facilities, and increased running costs, all of which are essential for sustaining the ongoing progress and repositioning of the institution. 10. The union commends the ongoing rebranding, repositioning, and image restoration efforts of the management and governing council, which has continued to yield positive results through growing partnerships, stakeholder confidence, and increasing support and donations from individuals, organizations, alumni groups, and other stakeholders. 11. Ssanip Mapoly calls on members of the management team to continue to work in unity, harmony, and collective responsibility towards the advancement of the Polytechnic. The union stresses that leadership positions must be utilized strictly for the progress, stability, and development of this 47-year-old institution. The union shall continue to monitor developments closely and will not hesitate to take necessary decisions and actions where avoidable distractions, unhealthy divisions, or actions capable of undermining institutional progress are observed. 12. The union reiterates its commitment to industrial peace and the protection of the welfare and interests of members, while continuing to support all genuine efforts geared towards repositioning Moshood Abiola Polytechnic as a leading institution of higher learning in Nigeria. The meeting ended with a resolve by members to continue to support initiatives capable of advancing the fortunes of the Polytechnic and improving the welfare of staff and students alike. Thank you.
Thanks for watching OTV.